Wellington.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Cavan here, and we have another full body workout for you today. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, we're done in 30 minutes and you can go on with your day, but we're gonna hit it hard, we're gonna hit it fast, and we're gonna make sure we're moving well so we reap the benefits of today's workout. Today, for equipment, if you have a set of dumbbells or a singular dumbbell, totally fine. If you have a kettlebell as well, that's gonna be okay for us. If you have both, even better, but I'm gonna walk you through how we can do it. We do need something today, so if you don't have dumbbells or a kettlebell, but you have a backpack with some weight, you can use a ruck or stuff some books into a bag and use that today. We can get creative with all of that. So what we're gonna do for today's workout is start with a warm up, right? We're gonna do 2 rounds of this. What we're gonna begin with is actually starting with our feet nice and wide. And we're going to just hinge at the hip, keeping our chest nice and tall, and we're gonna stand back up. We're gonna hinge at the hips, taking our butt back, and stand right up. Stick with me here. We're gonna do this for 1 minute, right? We don't wanna roll down. We wanna keep our chest up so you're feeling that in your hamstrings. If you can't go very far, that's okay. Go as far as you can and stand back up. Okay. Keep it going. Got about 30 more seconds here so we can make the most of this warm up and get ready for the movements we have coming our way. So let's keep this going. Challenge yourself to get a little bit deeper each and every time. 10 more seconds here. And bring it on back. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna keep our feet under our hips. We're gonna reach to the ceiling. We're gonna go down and touch our toes. We're gonna walk out to a plank. What we're gonna do is we're going to go down, lay on the floor, and push our chest up. And we're gonna go back down, lay on the floor, and we're gonna push our body back. So we're gonna stretch everything out. Then come back to that plank, walk yourself all the way back up. Big breath in, back down, walk out to a plank again, lay down on the floor, push your chest up, and you can even just go straight back. This time, come back down, push up, and walk yourself back to your feet. Good, that's it. Moving on to the next movement. We're gonna do some lunges here, right? So we're gonna step backwards, and we're gonna twist towards that front leg, and we're gonna stand on up. Step backwards, twist towards that front leg, and stand up. And just keep that going. You can grab your hand and pull it across your body. You should feel that all the way through this hip. And stand on up. Come across the body and stand back up. Keep going. You're gonna finish the movement out. And we'll do 1 more round, and then we'll get into the workout for the day. Stretch. Come back. Keep it going. Take your time here. Remember, this is just to get warmed up for the rest of the movements we will be doing today. You don't have to rush through the warm-up. You just got to get warm during the warm-up. So do what you need to do to make sure that you get warm. Great. Stand back up. Let's run it back. Nice wide feet. Remember, I'm going to hinge at the hip so my hips go straight back, my legs stay straight. We're gonna do 30 seconds here this time around. Just making sure that we're loosening up those hamstrings, keeping our core nice and tight, our back nice and flat. Try and get a little deeper each time. Stretch yourselves out. 1 more rep. Great. Bring it back to the edge of your mat if you have one. Reach on up. Go back down and touch your toes. Walk out to a plank. Lower yourself to the floor. Push your chest up. Take a deep breath. Curl those toes under. Push your hips back. and come on back to a plank and walk yourself back to your feet. Reach on up. There we go. One more time. Same thing. Walk your hands out, down, and push up, and then down, and push back. Stretching this out, holding it for a little bit, and then walk your hands back to your feet. Great job. Let's get back to those lunges. Just take a step back and twist and pull that arm across your body. Step back, twist, pull that arm across your body. Keep going here. 30 more seconds. I like it. Nothing like a 5-minute warm-up to get your body right. Doesn't take a lot to do a lot. Just gotta, whoop, as I almost fall over. Don't fall over. I can't catch you. I'm not there. Oh. One more. And pull yourself back up. Great. So as usual, we're going to start off with some strength movement today, and then we're going to get into our conditioning piece. So for the strength movement, you can use a kettlebell or your dumbbells, but what we're going to do is called a Romanian deadlift, or straight leg deadlift. You may have heard it one way or another way, but what it looks like is this. Let me show you the movement first. So we're going to start standing up tall with the kettlebell between our legs or the dumbbells at our sides. And all I'm going to do is the same thing as the warm-up. I'm going to keep my legs straight and go as far as I can so I feel that stretch in my hamstrings, and I'm going to stand up. We don't want to bend our knees here, so if all you can do is go this far, that's okay. I don't want to see you round your back, and I don't want to see you bend your knees. So we want to keep it nice and tight. Let's practice that. Go down and stand up. Go down and stand up. If you have 2 kettlebells or 2 dumbbells, that's totally fine as well. Let me see you do 5 of those reps. Practice it. Make sure your core stays nice and tight, your back nice and flat, and your legs stay nice and straight. Practice those right now. We'll do a couple more reps. If you don't have any weight, you can get a band and put a band around your neck by standing in the band and keeping yourself nice and close. We can squeeze nice and top, squeezing our butt, squeeze at the top, squeezing your butt nice and tight, and going back down. Good. The next movement that we have for our strength section is called a reverse sit-up. Yes, I know it sounds intense, but we're gonna be okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our feet on the floor, we're gonna tuck our knees to our chest, and kick our legs up in the air. So let's see 10 of those right now. You can sit on your hands if you'd like to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work, everybody. All right, so we're gonna do 3 sets of these RDLs and these reverse sit-ups. So I'm gonna show you now with the dumbbells, the RDLs as well. So we're gonna keep these dumbbells right against our legs, and we're gonna complete 10 reps together. So you're gonna stand up nice and tall. Your feet are right underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in. Keep those dumbbells and your hands right against your legs. And we're gonna stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good work. We're gonna rest for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go into those reverse sit-ups. So you can set yourself up on the floor. Gonna hang out, we wanna get that rest in, catch our breath a little bit. We'll raise our heart rate soon, I promise you that. 10 seconds, we're gonna do 10 to 15, up to you if you wanna push a little bit more of these reverse sit-ups. Okay, and begin. 1, 2, 3. Tuck and kick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Nice work. 30 seconds. Stand back up. If you have heavier load, you can use a heavier load. If you have a sandbag at your house, you can use a sandbag just the same way. Okay, I'm just show you with a number of different movements so you don't have to be limited to what you have, and you can challenge yourself to do it a little bit more. 10 seconds and we're gonna do round number 2, okay? So I got a sandbag in my hand right now, and we're gonna begin in 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna go down and all the way up. 1, 2, keep those legs straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, control it. 8, don't rush. 9, one more. And 10, good work. 30 seconds. We're gonna go back into those reverse sit-ups. Excellent. Here we go. 15 seconds, we get into the reverse sit-ups. Feeling it in your hamstrings yet? I hope so. If not, we can go slower. We can get more weight, whatever it is that you've got. 5, 4, 3, legs out. 2, 1, tuck and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good work. All right, we got one more round here. You can grab your dumbbells, your kettlebells, whatever it is that you need. We're gonna do one more round of both the RDLs and the reverse sit-ups before getting into today's workout. I'm gonna grab these dumbbells again. I felt it a little bit more with these. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips go back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. One more round of these reverse sit-ups. Set yourself up. Keeping it moving. We're going to be done in less than 20 minutes, and you can go on with your day. So it's about focusing on putting in the work, making it happen, and enjoying the process of getting better one rep at a time. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Good work, gang. Now, I'm going to move this equipment a little bit closer. We're going to do 3 movements today. You can grab a sip of water, pause it if you need. We're going to do the deadlift, kettlebell swings, and burpees. It's an EMOM, and we're going to do every minute on the minute, we're going to change movements. So the deadlift is different than the Romanian deadlift because now my hips go back, but I can bend my knees. So it's less of a squat and more back, and then bend my knees to come up and down, like I'm picking up an Amazon box off the floor. If you want to go wider legs, that's okay too. Want to make sure that you're not squatting. but we're hinging. Like if I'm gonna pick up an Amazon box, I'm gonna stand up and bring it to my waist. The next movement we're gonna do, same hinging pattern. Do you see a pattern here? We're gonna do some kettlebell swings. When we do the kettlebell swing, it happens in a number of different steps. So I don't want you to stand directly in line with the kettlebell. I want you to take a step back. We're gonna bend our knees, okay? And then grab the kettlebell with long arms. What I'm gonna do first is just practice snapping it back and going down. So let's do this 5 times. Back and down. Back and down. Back and down. Back and down. One more time. Back and down. Great. That's the first step. Now watch me first. Now we tilt it, go back and stand it up, up, up. So it stays above our knee, does not go low, stays above our knee and goes right to eye level. If you want to challenge yourself and go overhead, you can do that. Overhead, control it, and then it goes all the way back down to the floor. So when you do that, you're working your entire body, your core, your arms, your legs, your heart rate. That's what's gonna make this movement awesome, by focusing on everything, but thinking about one little detail at a time. And the last movement, your favorite, my favorite, the burpee. Get down, get back up, stand up, throw your hands in the air. I don't care if you crawl, jump, walk. We want to get down and we want to get up. Remember, form first, intensity second. As you get better at the form, then you can push the intensity more. So we're going to do 30 seconds of work, followed by 30 seconds of rest. The next round we'll do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. The next round, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And the last round, 60 seconds of work, going from the deadlift to the kettlebell swing to the burpee. Don't worry though, we'll rest a minute between rounds. So with that in mind, you can pause it here, grab a quick sip of water, practice that movement. Remember the deadlift, feet are hip width apart, bending, standing all the way up. The kettlebell swing, nice and wide, snap, stand, swing. And the burpee, get down, get up, get your heart rate going. Now it's time to fight to make sure that we get better each and every single minute. So we got 20 seconds before we start this thing. I'm gonna space myself out a little bit today. Challenge you guys to do the same. We're gonna go in 10 seconds, 30 seconds of work with these deadlifts. We are going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Stand all the way up. Just the front part of that dumbbell or the bottom of that kettlebell needs to hit the ground. If you have a dumbbell, we'll go through this whole round with only the dumbbells as well, and then next round with the kettlebells, so you see both. But generally, our arms are long, and I'm using my legs to push through the floor to make sure that I'm working my back and my legs all together. Rest, everybody. I'm gonna show you, we can do a kettlebell swing with a dumbbell too. It's really easy to say, like, I don't have the right amount of equipment. If you have a bag or a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can do this. It's about the functionality and the movement pattern, not necessarily the equipment that you have. So we're gonna get into these kettlebell swings, or that dumbbell swing, or that sandbag swing. 3, 2, 1, and just swing straight up. If you have a dumbbell, I do not recommend going overhead, but we want to hinge, breathe in, and out. Push and squeeze your butt. Squeeze your butt. Work in that booty. That's what you want. Everybody wants a big butt. I don't care who you are. 3 more reps. Rest. Great. Good work. Now we're gonna rest for 30 seconds. Do 30 seconds worth of burpees, and then we will rest going into the next round. Sound good? You with me? I hope so. Great. 15 seconds. Big breath in, big breath out. It's always about bringing that heart rate back down to the beginning. And we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Down and up. Just stand up. 2. You can count your reps. I'm gonna count mine, but the idea is to work for the 30 seconds. And guess what? You're already halfway through, even more so. Less than 10 seconds left. Whatever you're getting in, that's you getting better. I promise. And rest. Nice job. Oh, I'm sweating already. Hopefully you are as well. We're gonna get back into these deadlifts now. I'm gonna show you with the kettlebell this round so you can see the difference, right? Just in case you wanna switch it up next time or however you wanna go about it. Remember, as we rest this next minute, we have a minimum equipment list, and a lot of the Go Ruck equipment that you see in my gym is what I like for people to use because 1, it's safer. You drop sand, there's kids around, it's way safer than these heavy pieces of metal. 2, they're super functional. For instance, this jerry can, I can deadlift it, I can swing it, I can pick it up, I can squat it. There's a lot you can do with a little bit of equipment. So just don't think you need to buy a big gym with a lot of stuff, especially if we're only getting in 30, 40 minutes of work a day and you want to do it at home. Minimal equipment's needed. And if you have any questions about that, just message us on the app and we'll answer you with what we think is going to help you out the best with your situation, okay? So 15 seconds here. We're going to get into the deadlifts on round 2. We're going to stand over the top of the kettlebell for the deadlifts. I'm going to reach down with long arms inside my knees, nice flat back, and begin. Stand all the way up and down. 2. 40 seconds this round. Remember to breathe every time. We're not bouncing the weight off the floor, we're controlling it in both directions, gang. You are over halfway, crushing it. Hopefully you're sweating. I got sweat dripping down my face, but we like to sweat. That's why we're here, changing our lives 1 rep at a time. And rest. I like it. Keep that kettlebell nearby because we only got 20 seconds rest now to get ready for the next movement, which is the kettlebell swing. We can go overhead, we can go to eye level, but however you do it, stick with it and challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1, snap, stand. I'm gonna go overhead this round, just to show you what it looks like. Stand, swing, above the knee, stand, swing. So I squeeze my butt, and then I pull hard with my arms. Keeping them nice and long, pressing overhead, breathing every rep. If that's too hard, just go to eye level. But remember to keep it above your knee the entire time, because that is what's going to keep your core strong, your legs strong. Squeezing your butt, building your butt is a great thing to do. Rest. Amazing, gang. I like it. Control it. We're gonna get into our burpees now. It's starting to get spicy. Heart rate's going up, so relax. We got 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get right into the burpees. Are you ready? We're going anyway. So 3, 2, 1, go. Down and up. Nice and steady. Control your heart rate. You're crushing it. If you don't like burpees, guess what? They don't get easier. You just get better at them. It's one of those things. But that's why we're here. So you get better at them. It's one of the best movements that you can do with zero equipment, working your entire body. 1 more rep. All right. Tripping on my mats. I'm gonna fall over here. I'm trying to talk to you guys the whole time. How are we doing out there? Good? Great. So you can grab a sip of water if you need, but just focus on breathing here. We got a whole minute before we go through that again. And that's the most important thing, to be able to breathe through it all, no matter what. What I'm gonna do for this next round is I'm gonna show you how to utilize the sandbags, okay? So I have a bunch of different sandbags. I'll just choose this 40-pound one right here. It's a sandbag medicine ball. So you can use a duffel bag at home or a book bag. You could pick up a suitcase. You can pick up a crock pot or a bag of rice. You know, something that's awkward and heavy to challenge yourself in a different way. We're gonna stand over the top of it just the same as we would the kettlebell. And now we're gonna begin in 10 seconds our deadlifts with the sandbag. Remember, we're going for 50 seconds this round, so stick with it. If you gotta take a short break, keep moving after that. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, go all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Breathe in. It's gonna be harder to hold on to than the other ones, but that's okay. Just adjust your grip and keep that body moving. Nice flat back. You can bend your knees a little bit further. Totally okay to make that happen. You just gotta focus on form. Talk about form all the time. Keep that back flat. Send those hips and butt back. 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Now I'm going to show you how to swing a sandbag just the same way. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to hold on to one side and we're going to go swing the sandbag. It's a little bit different flight pattern, but we want to stay still with our hands above our knees, making sure that we're keeping our core tight, working our hamstrings the entire time. So it doesn't matter what object you use, as long as your form is where it needs to be. Less than 20 seconds here, gang. Stick with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're gonna go into those burpees. Okay, catch your breath. We're going right into them in 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Good work. Stick with it. You're doing great. This is the hardest round because then you only have one left. Right? That's right. If you hear me breathing, it's because I'm working hard. So if you're breathing, that's okay. The only thing that matters is the next rep. Stick with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Now we got a minute to rest. We're gonna go on to this last round. Okay? I'm gonna grab my equipment, set myself up for success. Gonna use the dumbbells and the kettlebell again. Whew. That was spicy. How y'all doing out there? Pretty good? Come on, one more. You got one more? Good. Me too. We're gonna get it done today. We're gonna feel really good after this. Come back again and crush it tomorrow, whatever it is. 30 minutes of your life, right? So let's have some fun with it here. 30 seconds left, 3 minutes of work, and then you are done, right? That's it, 3 minutes. You can do it. I don't wanna say you could do anything for 3 minutes, because I can't hold a handstand for 3 minutes, but you can do this. I believe you. I believe in you. Woo. 10 seconds. Wipe that sweat off your face. And let's get going in 3, 2, 1, go. Stand up. Use those legs. Don't use your back. Keep going. Going the whole minute. Good work, gang. 30 seconds left. Keep fighting for these reps. "15 seconds. You can do it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your equipment. And we're gonna go right into the kettlebell swings. Nice and tall. Keep going. Fight through it. I know I'm getting tired. So if you're getting tired, you're doing it right. If you're not getting tired, that means you got more to push. 30 seconds, hang on. Nice and long in the arms, nice and strong with your legs. Big breath in and out. 20 seconds. And then we do our burpees. Squeeze. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last minute of work. Burpees. Fight for them. Down and up. Keep those feet nice and wide. It'll help you so much. We got this. We're in it together. Breathe hard. Breathe calm. You've got it. 1 rep at a time. You got 30 seconds left. Stick with me for 30 seconds. We can fight to win another day. Almost there. 20 seconds. 15. Come on now. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. Way to go. Way to make it happen. Way to push. Way to fight today. Great work. Now take a couple minutes. Stretch out that lower back. Stretch out those hamstrings. Catch your breath. Think about how much you did today, how much better you will. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow.